Do you think Joe Biden has his pronouns and his email?
Well, he has a button that brings in a kit for him to sniff.
Do you feel like they pronouns? You know what's weird?
Welcome, Parkies, to episode
52 minus 4.
48. Episode 48, Parkies.
Of Parkade Pal.
We're almost done. Holy
I'm
moly.
Parkade Pal 1, and this is...
I'm Parkade Pal 0.
I'm so hot. I did the intro so fucking well. Oh my god.
Joe Biden does have a button on his desk that he can press, and when he does press it,
You know what I fucking hate? You know what I fucking hate? Small 5-second rant. Those videos on Instagram Reels.
Your 5 seconds are almost up.
Shut up. There's videos on Instagram Reels of like the woke person being like, I'm gonna debate all of these conservatives, and it's like a call on like show, and then they get some like random conservative person to call on, and then they debate them, and they say. Oh, they start off by saying, hey, what are your pronouns? And the person's like, well, I don't have any pronouns.
And then they just fight over that for an hour.
Yeah, then they fucking fight over that for an hour. This is...
Productive, no?
This is what people hated Charlie Kirk for. He didn't get anywhere...
All I'm saying is Plato was fucking cooking. Alright? Like, debates are fucking pointless. They're stupid. They don't exist to do anything other than prove you're right. Which is impossible in any nuanced subject matter.
Yeah.
Therefore, a debate is pointless. The only thing you win in a debate, or rather prove, is that you are more manipulative or more charismatic, or people just agree with you a bit more than they agree with the other guy.
In modern day.
It doesn't really prove anything. That's why Plato didn't really do debates much.
Debates can be useful for assessing. Like, you can do debates logically and use logical rules to actually... get to the heart of something. But you know what you're not doing in a debate? You're not finding out the truth of the matter. You're not getting any truth out of it. You're making an argument that is the most logical, which, if as you know, with logic and everything, doesn't necessitate that it is true. A logical argument is not always the truest argument.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And so when you're having a conversation and you're debating someone, oh, you don't have any pronouns? Well, no, you can't use any word that is known as a pronoun.
You're talking about that black dude who's got the buzzer, right?
It's just so pointless, dude.
Yeah, I've seen him.
It's just so fucking
He's
pointless.
funny, though. I will say it is
funny.
It is pretty funny when he gets the big red buzzer every time. Every time they use a pronoun, he's got this fucking, he's got the fucking Elgato Stream Deck, and he just goes, bang.
The worst video that I've seen recently from him is... he does that same thing where he's like, hey, welcome on the show. What are your pronouns? And the guy responds, I think word for word, don't quote me on this, but word for word. He says, well, I don't really use pronouns, but I guess you can call me by he, him. And then he immediately gets interrupted, and he's like, oh, so you don't use pronouns? He just gave, a set of pronouns. He just did the thing. He was so fucking ready to pounce on him, being like, I fucking got you.
He was clip farming.
It's so annoying.
You know how much fucking money he makes off of those clips? So much. He doesn't give a fuck about the actual politics, and if he does, it's secondary to the money.
Yeah.
Right? No one you think you'd go through the effort.
Owning the conservatives.
Yeah. It's this, I'm owning the libs. It's the same fucking thing. You think they'd publicize it if they didn't care about the money? Fuck no.
Yeah. Anyways,
it's all money. Everything you see.
Rant.
What is it? The full. There's a myth of this tree, and it bears 4 fruits.
The giving tree, yeah.
No, it bears 4
and
fruits.
He goes back to that fucking tree,
each
man.
Each fruit is
give its last gift.
One of the roots of anything that anybody in humanity does, right? Sex, money, power. And one more thing that I can't remember.
Sex, money, power, and drugs. Okay.
It's sex, money, power, and something else.
Blackjack.
It was a very interesting
religion
thought experiment it's such a shame that I can't remember the full thing. But
what would the sex fruit taste like? It's like One Piece.
By sex, they kind of mean pleasure in general.
Okay.
All right, sex, money, power. That's those things kind of make the world go around. Not gonna lie, like all the corrupt things in the world happen for one of these reasons, right? Power, sex, money. Oh, fame. That was the other one. Fame, sex, money, power. That was all four.
I feel like
People-
power is so generic though that you can relate those to money and fame directly. Like a chase for fame and a chase for money is often just a chase for power. So it's weird to separate those two.
I think when it was written, power meant like military power because it's a very old myth.
Yeah.
They meant like ruling a nation kind of power.
I guess.
And I guess that would also kind of go hand in hand with fame if you were like an Alexander the Great type. Like he was also very
Like
famous.
a Donald Trump type.
Yeah, right? Well, guess what? I mean, Donald Trump did it for 3, right? He doesn't get sex unless it's from like kids. But other than that, I mean, he's got the money, fame, power down, right? And I mean, what are these guys after? Fame, money, right? That's why they publicize it. That's why they go through all the hoops. That's why they sit for hours in pointless arguments that do nothing.
That's why,
because they're getting paid for it. They're getting a check at the end of the day, and it might entertain them slightly, but whatever.
It's just such fucking brain rot. As always, we start off with small talk.
It is a brain
and
rot.
This is my small talk.
This is part of small talk.
This is my small talk, Pokies.
It's like those people, you ever get into an argument with somebody, and like you say something, and then they point out like a fallacy. Like they're like that's a logical. We're not in a debate, buddy. I don't respect you as like a person. Like, let's get one thing straight. We're not having like a civil discussion. I'm insulting you. I don't care if it's a fucking straw man. I don't care if it's an ad hominem. I'm insulting you. I don't like you. Like, your point never had any logical validity in my mind.
Well, maybe that says something about you and how you treat others.
Well, they'll say bullshit.
The golden rule, Parkade Pal 0.
If I said some stupid shit like that, I'd want somebody to treat me that way.
What's the golden rule?
Treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah, I guess you would want to be treated that way.
If I said some, if I said some stupid shit like that, yeah.
Well, but you obviously you wouldn't think it's stupid if you said it.
No, I don't care.
See episode number 2.
If I said some stupid shit like that, I'd want somebody to fucking lay into me.
Yeah, but you wouldn't realize it though.
I don't care if I wouldn't realize it. I'd want the karmic justice to happen to me anyway. I'd want like the universe to punish me for my actions.
The fucking objective truth of what is stupid and what is not
is decided by me and me alone. Anyways, Berkey's my small talk.
Well,
I pulled a $90 Magic the Gathering card recently, which has kind of got me the itch to open more packs because I'm up. So I might as well.
Okay, actually, on that topic about gambling, I'm a staunch anti-gambler because gambling is bad. But
I like having
I was
fun
talking.
sometimes.
I was talking to some of my
Although
friends.
you won't win. Let's just get one thing out of the way.
I do think the best way to gamble. So I shouldn't really call him my friend, although I don't know if he would consider me one. It's one of my TAs for my research project that I'm doing.
That's very inappropriate. You should be more professional than that.
Well, he's pretty cool.
There's a power
He's
dynamic.
British.
There's a power
Once again, more British people entering my life that are just cool.
They're invading our country. What did we fight for? What did we fight for?
We did not
we brought
actually.
it from the hands of the British, and
Except we didn't actually. They kind of just give it to us.
Yeah, they really did.
No, but
it would be like a nothing burger state for you guys.
He used to do like a lot of sports gambling and still does like a little bit. But his idea is like, well, early on, he has the same story that everybody else does. Of like, oh, I start off gambling, I hit, and now it's kind of like
you
a
hit, you're
little
up.
bit of a weird problem.
I'm a little low, but don't worry, I'll hit again, and then you just keep going.
But his mentality is, well, I don't spend any of my other money on like gambling, right? I just spend the money that I get from gambling to gamble more.
Yeah, exactly.
And
if you have like, let's say you have like $200 a month saved up.
Sure.
Or like, let's say you get $200 a week to like play with, right? $200 off your paycheck gets like gone to play. Like you can just do whatever you want with.
Yeah.
And
just garnish your wages. It's okay.
No, like $200 a week is what that's like your sort of like fun recreational money for the week. The rest goes to bills and savings or whatever else, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can gamble the $200.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about. I more mean like you go to a blackjack table and
yeah, you don't pull anything else out. Right?
You win.
You play your chips out, right?
You just have that money that you won, and now you're just gonna spend that because if you lose it all, it doesn't matter. It's fake money. I just spent it at the casino. It's a net like zero, kind of. Not really.
Yeah, like well, if I put $100 down and I win and I have $200 down, I was already expecting to lose the
To
100.
quote my other TA, it's like girl math. If I spend the money that I got from the casino,
girl?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I get my money
free.
from the casino and then I
free.
spend it at the casino, it's free.
Yeah.
It's free. I didn't lose anything really. I feel like that's a good idea that you can, if you spend money on opening packs.
That's really
Magic,
the best way to have fun gambling and not ruin your fucking life.
Yeah.
Because games of chance are fun. That's why people do them, right?
Yeah, but like
People have liked games of chance since like forever.
But like, other than like a like horrible gambling addiction, who the fuck finds slots fun?
Yeah, no, that's when you fucking lost the plot, man. You got the fuck.
Like-
you know, though, I'm worried though for the upcoming generation because they're all raised on like Zoomer brain rot. Like
For the
shit.
record, I think that we kind of were as well.
You know what I mean, though? But they like, there's way more bright colors for them. They got the cocoa melon. Holy shit, dude! They're gonna fuck with the slot machines
Dude,
heavy.
you should have
They're
seen.
gonna be like 60. They're just gonna pull that
You should have
shit.
seen what I was fucking consuming
Till
when I
the
was
cows
a
come
I was a
home.
wee lad, dude. I should probably have a gambling addiction, and I
Yeah,
probably
dude.
would if I wasn't, as against gambling as I am.
Yeah,
But
I like gambling,
eh.
which is funny because
You made money off of it, so therefore you have to do it more.
all time probably not. I have bought a lot of CS:GO cases, and I have not hit big often.
Well, I mean, in Magic specifically.
In
but-
Magic packs, yeah, certainly I'm up, but
But now you stop. You cash out and you stop.
I don't want to catch out there. I pulled a alt art roaming throne foil from Ixalan, the one with the face.
I'm just
If you
like
guys know what
pointing this
that
out
is.
here. Barring like being a collector, if you just sold it and then proxied it, you just make money. Like that's free money.
Sure, but I paid $8 for it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll always be more than $8 if I really want to sell it.
It might not be.
I'll take the $10 loss from endearment to SP.
You know Beanie Babies? There's like one that's worth money. There's one. And all the other ones, fucking nothing, man.
Okay, but it is the biggest card game ever.
Except when it isn't. Except when the war happens, and then what are your cards
We'll be
worth?
trading Magic cards like it's fucking Fallout caps. All right, the One Piece TCG is really cool, and it bothers me because I really like Nami. Nami's like one of my favorite characters from One Piece, and she's one of the prettiest Nami cards is the blue yellow Nami, and she's part of a meta deck right now, so she's like $30. Wow, so I can't build her deck because her deck is super expensive.
Yeah.
There's probably cheap versions of her deck that you can build, if I'm being honest.
When did this become a Magic the Gathering podcast?
We're 10 minutes in. We're small talking it up.
All of the parkies, click off. I'm watching Joe Rogan. We actually got a couple people who clicked on our videos from Joe Rogan.
Fuck off.
If you're watching from Joe Rogan, hit that Joe Rogan button. It's below the subscribe
Yeah,
button.
it's right next to the sub button. Brand new button just dropped. It's
and
the
when
Joe
you
Rogan
and
button.
when you press it, it goes, Jamie, pull that up. We need a Jamie, dude.
When you press it shows the clip of him eating like the fucking honey that makes you die or whatever the fuck he had.
It's so
He takes a spoonful. That's too much.
Like it is real, like it is real, but it's such a funny concept to be like, dude, he's eating the mad honey,
It's like the beast that makes you old.
right? Like it's not.
Yeah, even though it is a real thing.
It is,
Right?
yeah.
Like you know, it does just kind of make you tweak a little bit, but
Yeah. My week went. It went. I'm in a bit of a weird position, Tarkies, and I'm gonna air out my dirty laundry, as in what's going on with my class right now. So as you guys have known, because obviously you've been watching every single episode. If you haven't, fuck you, unsubscribe, and leave.
unsubscribe, hit the Joe Rogan button, and start at episode 1. Then you can subscribe again.
Yeah. We don't want people who are not dedicated, so who are subscribed, right? Every one of our 17, hopefully lower by the time this episode drops, so they can all go back and watch all of the episodes. Hopefully lower. All of our 17 subscribers.
Well, no, I
have
assume all
to
of
have
those
watched
people
it.
have watched everything.
Except I know that some have not.
No, they have.
Because at least one person on this podcast is currently subscribed to our own channel. and one of them has not watched every episode. I'll let you guess who. Anyways,
what a way to project. They must think it's me now. Good save.
Anyways, so I'm currently in a chemistry research project course. So I do research, and it's very similar to how an actual research project would go. But I do
chemical weapons.
I do get graded. I do not build chemical weapons, but why do we ever choose this room? This is the worst fucking room.
This is the room with the fucking pillar in it, so I gotta go turn the light on again.
Well, this is gonna keep on happening. This is a bad idea.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, so I get graded on the things that I submit as well. So, for a research project, you put in a proposal, and you get graded on it, right? And, you get graded on the presentations that you give, and all of that stuff. It's super cool. It's super awesome. Recently, I got my grade back for the proposal that I was writing. I spent a long time doing it, and then I did what I do best. I procrastinated and finished it all right at the end. Can you guess what grade I got on this proposal?
70.
Well, what letter grade?
B-.
I got an A!
Yeah.
Which is awesome, but I really don't think I deserved an A. And this is where it gets kind of weird here a little bit. Because they gave me the rubric back, and assuming all points are weighted equally, which I think makes sense in the rubric, they're weighted from 1 to 7, and then they select all of them, and then you add up your points, and then in theory you divide it by the total amount of points, and then you get your percent, right?
Yeah.
If that is true, I got 75% of the available points.
That's not an A.
That is not an A. So, this brings into question, what the fuck happened? On Monday, we will be discussing why the project was graded as it was, although I don't think we're going to grade why specifically I got an A, or we're going to talk about why specifically I got an A. I am just really fucking confused, and I'm kind of suspicious that something is going on. At the same time, my TAs, God bless their souls, I love them, they're wonderful, they've been kind of gassing me up a little bit, and I feel like it's not really deserved, and it has me a little bit concerned. They've been saying oh, you're doing this really fast. You're doing a great job so far. You're doing awesome, and I feel like I haven't been doing awesome.
I can't wait to get into whatever fucking research I'm gonna do for ComSci, and they're gonna go "Fuck you, you suck." Fucking kill yourself. I'm just gonna have the opposite. I already know. I'm just gonna have the opposite experience. You've got the box of chocolates dude over here, all right, on your side, and I'm gonna have fucking the Marine from fucking Saving Private Ryan.
I will say, research is 90% the group you pick, and 10% the actual project. You really need to have a good group if you want research to be good and happy and wonderful.
Just do it all myself.
But I feel you don't get funding that way.
I'm nuts though.
But I feel like they're gassing me up, and it's not deserved.
Why did they gas me up? Where does it go?
Where does it go? My head. And no, it hasn't gone to my head. It's gone to the opposite because I'm suspicious now. Because I feel.
But you think they're sabotaging you?
No. In 3 weeks, I have started in the lab. I have started 3 reactions. And I have purified most of them.
Maybe.
Right? That's 3 weeks out of, I believe, a 12-week program. Mm-hmm. That is absurd. That's a fourth of my time that I'm using on 3 reactions. That's not a lot, for the record. That is, kind of very, 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 very tiny. And I spent the beginning of the project just working on the proposal, which is, crazy. So why the fuck are they gassing me up so much? I feel like I don't deserve this.
Where does it go?
Where does it go?
My head. Anyways.
I don't know. I feel...
Have we filmed since Drake dropped that shit?
I don't know. I don't listen to Drake.
The nice man was a ice man. No, fuck. The ice man was a nice man. Now I'm cold. Holy shit, bro. If I were Drake, I'd kill myself. Michael Jackson stole his top spots? He's fucking dead, Drake. He can't make new shit. Then you're still losing. That's crazy. Anyways, I can make better shit.
Do it.
Put me in FL Studio.
You're not trans.
Give me the.
As far as I know, dude. When I fucking install FL Studio, think.
Dude, I'm gonna pirate you FL Studio and tell you to get the fucking work.
Get in the mines.
Genuinely get
We
the
need to make fucking Parkade tunes. Parkade tunes to study and...
Dude,
you
know what would be funny if we got our outro music at the end and it was just something we picked up in fucking FL Studio.
Dude, give me GarageBand. I would totally.
Dude, can you make some fucked shit for the outro for the like?
I would love to.
Like, car horn, like...
yes, yeah, I know. This is fucking happening now. No one's at this point.
Sound
Everybody
effect.
has fucking left right now. Watch the last episode, because you're getting some fucking crazy shit.
Imagine the views blow up last episode. They won't.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Also, today I got a blood test. I have big medical anxiety, and this is big for me because this is the first thing that I did, I guess medically, that is, I didn't have any help with my parents or anything like that. I just kind of did it on my own, and I'm very proud of myself.
My mom makes things way more difficult when I go to the doctor. Like, I'm filling out the doctor form, and she's like, oh, that's what you put there. And it's like what it tells me to put there. And I'm like, don't worry, Mom, I know. and she's like, oh, you gotta put that there. As I'm like filling out what they're telling me to put there, I'm like, don't worry, Mom. I know.
Yeah.
Like, I guess she just wants me to do it right, so like I know how to do it. Like, I get she, like, it's like,
yeah.
It's in good conscience, but like also like I know I get it. It says it right there.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just big steps, big, large, furry feet. What? Sorry, I feel like I blacked out there for a second. Also, the last time I got a blood test, not today, but the last time I got a blood test, I fucking fainted. I did not faint this time though, and
you locked in.
No, I'm convinced the first time I fainted, like at getting a blood test, I'm pretty sure I just didn't breathe because I had a moment while I was getting my blood drawn today where I was like, man, I'm
so
feeling...
your body kind of does that automatically?
It doesn't, though.
Yeah, it does.
Because
you're not thinking about it right now.
Because I'm super fucking... I am now. I'm super fucking nervous about it. And so I caught myself this time. I was fucking... They tell you to, like, clench your hand while they, like, inject the needle.
Yeah, so
and then you release,
going.
right? Yeah. I fucking felt myself...
Funny that's, like, enough pressure to actually get it going.
I have some prominent veins, too. But
true, you're a veiny guy. I'm not. I have very shy veins.
But I caught myself. I was like grasping, and I was like, "Man, I feel lightheaded. Fuck, I haven't breathed in the last like 10 seconds. I should probably get fucking on that." And then I started breathing, and it was fine. Perky's, I got a fucking...
That's like the scene in fucking like Rocky 2 when he gets up off the fucking boxing mat.
Perky's,
the name.
Perky's, I have a fucking tattoo. How the fuck am I doing that? How the fuck am I getting my blood drawn and I forget to breathe?
I think the most embarrassing part is that you're 20.
I have phobias, and it sucks, okay?
No, I used to be... I don't know if I've ever told this story on the pod, but I used to be afraid of needles when I was a kid.
But then you wanted to impress a girl.
Yeah, I was in 4th grade.
Fucking most straight thing. It weren't Pride Month. At least say that there was a boy that you were trying.
I was in 4th grade, and my crush was in my class, and you know how in elementary school you go and all get your flu shots at, like, the school for some reason?
Well, the nurses come. They don't want to bring you all to the fucking...
I know, but, like, surely your fucking parent can do that. I don't know.
Except
whatever.
if they're anti-vax.
Oh, like maybe, yeah. Well, they get the Biden juice in you young, right? So, they,
Do you think that's why I'm trans?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Wow.
There was a girl in my class that I liked, and I was gonna impress her because like the other kid who liked her, he was really scared, and I'm like, fuck, I am too, but I have something he doesn't, willpower. Okay, so I go in there, I'm shaking like a fucking leaf. I go in there, and I sit down, I get my injection, I get my vaccine, I stand up and I leave. Not one tear was shed that day.
And for the record, she did not look at you a single time, I bet. She was probably worried herself, and she was probably focusing on the needle that she was
We did go on a date, though.
Oh,
date. Really? Keep in mind, this is elementary school. Like, literally nothing.
What would that would have been?
Nothing.
Like, you hung out at recess?
Yeah, kind of.
That isn't a date, I'd say.
Yeah, well, I was fucking, like, 6, buddy. Back up. All right?
Yeah. I honestly never got that. When I was in elementary school...
So I locked in, and ever since that point, I've been very okay with vaccines. They still make me anxious, because, like, you're poking me with some shit.
You're poking me with some shit.
I feel like nobody's ever going to be totally comfortable with just
that's
being
what Hank Green says.
Like, being totally comfortable with being injected.
Hank Green's like, that's why there's so much like misinformation about vaccines on the internet. It's because you put something in your body, you as like a person, you as a human, is just gonna be fucking weirded out by that. Like, I don't know what you're putting in there.
And there's a guy in there, and he's supposed to be good for me?
Yeah. What if he's not?
Yeah, exactly. What if he's evil?
Yeah.
And there's a little Grimblow in there, and he's supposed to help me? What if he doesn't?
I never got young romance, Parkies. No, I was a child...
That's why I'm not afraid of needles anymore.
Fucking should. I wish.
I used to be really afraid of needles, like really afraid.
Hey, that's me right now. Yeah. So
you just gotta find a bad bitch in your life to impress. That's not gonna be me. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want it to be you. But when I was in elementary, I felt like a pressure to find someone that was like my crush, because you would always get asked "Who's your crush, dude? Who's your crush?" Yeah. And so at a point in time, I was just like, this person, just this random fucking person that I knew the name of. No, my friend wasn't like that. But then I like built it up in my head. I never had feelings for this person. There was no emotion in my body that was like, I love this person. But because...
Believe it or not, that emotion doesn't exist when you're 10.
Well, it might for some people. I don't fucking know.
Not really.
I don't know.
Not in like a true sense.
For, I like, it felt so important at the time that I had to convince myself that this person, that I liked this person, right? Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, that was something fun.
Yeah, reasonable.
Yeah. And then
I'm glad I got to experience teenage romance. I'm glad I got to do everything that I did at 17 and 18 and 19.
Everything?
What do you mean?
We both know what happened.
What?
Tell the Parkies.
What?
Tell the Parkies.
I don't know what is being talked about.
You have unseen notifications. Mm-hmm. You have unseen notifications.
I don't know. What do you... Okay. Anyways, Parkies, moving on. Yeah, I'm glad I got that. That was pretty chill.
I'm glad I got pregnant.
Oh, interesting.
When I was a teenager.
Oh, okay. Congrats.
I've had this child for a while. It's kind of fucked up that you haven't, said anything about it. I was fucking 8 months pregnant when we stopped talking, and then we started talking again. After that, I was 9 months pregnant. What do you think I went to the hospital? What do you think I did?
Anyways, Parkies. Birth reveal. It's a boy.
Okay, let's get into the topic, Parkies. So, society. We live in a society. The Joker, baby. I'm the Joker, baby. We live in a society.
Can we just title this episode Women?
But that's not the... Oh, do you want me to talk about that?
We could.
Sure. Women.
Or we could do the other one.
Parkies, we could do both.
We'll save women.
No, we could do both.
Women's a longer topic.
No, it won't. Because I'm just going to fucking rant about it. This is going to be the same...
For 30 minutes.
I'm not going to rant for 30 minutes. It's okay. This is going to be the same as the passion episode, and it's going to be the same as the bioethics episode.
I say nothing, and you just talk to the camera all day?
Fine. No, fine.
We're going to save one topic for another episode. But today's topic is the copy problem, which is basically just if...
would you rather have infinite teleportation, or would you rather flying?
Nope.
Which one would you rather have?
Anyways.
Which one would you rather have?
So I fly once. Because it's infinite teleportation or flying. I fly once.
Well, yeah, but as long as you don't touch the ground, you can fly forever.
Oh, I get like Sigma.
But as soon as you touch the ground, you can't fly anymore.
Those are the fall damage? It's like Minecraft?
Yeah.
Okay, all the fall damage built up?
Yeah. So you do die.
I have to land in water.
No, you die still.
Why?
Because water is, unfortunately, believe it or not, Parkies, the surface tension of water...
but that's not how that works.
Will still distribute the force back into you pretty much the same as concrete.
Only from certain distances. Also kind of not true. Anyways.
Matt Pat said it.
Yeah, I know. And then, there's countless people who jumped from planes and lived in the water.
Well, yes. You can jump out of a plane and into concrete, and you have the chance of living.
Yeah. Anyways. Tune in for episode 51.
Tunis Anus.
Unis anus. Anyways. Do we do a skydiving episode? Do you think when we go skydiving?
In fucking 3 weeks? By the way, Parkies, there's 4 weeks left of this podcast.
I know, but we just upload it.
Oh. Well, we're saying it now. Do we just bleep out this entire conversation that we're having?
Okay, see this. Anyways.
Comment down below if you've gotten to 29 minutes and 21 seconds into the podcast.
Anyways, copy problem is, before I was so rudely interrupted, it is...
That's related to what...
Not really. If
yeah.
you were sort of like to vanish and be replaced with an exact...
Such as if you were to teleport.
Not necessarily. If you were to vanish and be replaced with an exact copy of you...
Like if you were to teleport...
I'm not finished. And you were
Let
to
a
be
man
replaced
talk.
with an exact copy of you, like same memories, same feelings, same everything. You treat people. The copy treats people the exact same way you treat people. Literally everything is indistinguishable from you. And the copy wakes up tomorrow after you vanish, and it's like, wow, I can't wait to start my day as you.
We should just do it, Dark.
Can you get the light?
Why do I have to do it? I didn't pick this room.
I did it last time.
I didn't fucking pick this room.
Anyways, Barkies. Okay, almost.
If I broke it.
That would have been really funny. Anyways, that's sort of the premise. The main premise is, like, is it real? It's not necessarily a Ship of Theseus thing, but it's how do you tell the difference?
I mean, it's very much a Ship of Theseus thing.
Kind of, yeah. But the question is, how do you tell the difference, right? Like, what is fundamentally changed, and is something really gone? Because in theory, right, the net things that exist are the same, right? If you were vanished and are like, I mean, it's kind of weird to think of it as not that way, right? If I remove 1 from 2 and then add 1 back, we're back to 2, right? Like if you remove me and then put me back into the equation, I'm the exact same.
Well,
It's
the issue.
neutral.
So
right?
you may have heard this problem a lot in the context, and this is why I brought it up a bunch. In the context of like teleportation, the idea
Which is so dumb because
It's not.
there's just better ways to teleport.
But in
Fucking the
theory,
wormhole.
the most like a popular sci-fi way of conceiving of teleportation is the idea that your body is deconstructed, turned into energy because E equals mc squared, and then that energy is moved at the speed of light to another area, and then that energy is turned back into matter, the exact same matter, because energy equals mc squared. That exact same energy can be the energy that is your body. Turn it back into mass, and then that is you again. So this is a problem that's talked about a lot in like sci-fi worlds as well, like a lot of different sci-fi stories. Most recently, the topic or the place that I've seen this problem come up is in I think it's the series Alien, Alien.
Yeah, with like the guy.
Alien Queen.
Yeah.
There was a new like TV show that came out in the Alien universe that had like concepts related to this. It did have like xenomorphs and like aliens and shit. But the main plot of the show is that there's like this rich billionaire Elon Musk freak who takes these children who are like dying. They're like on the brink of death, have cancer, whatever illness that they're like Make-A-Wish children. They're about to die, and he takes them to his planet because we're in space because he can do that. And then he gives them a new body. Essentially, what he's doing is he's doing this problem, right? He is taking apart their body, he's ripping them apart, and then he's putting them in an infinite android body that is supposed to be identical to their other one, right?
Epic.
And so,
Praise be the machine.
the problem that is brought up a lot in the show is, are these people the same as they were before? Or did something get changed? It shows up everywhere in fucking media. And so, the question is it? I don't know.
Okay, bye Parkies, that's about it.
We could end the episode here.
I don't know.
I like to think no. I like to think that you are not the same. And that if you were taken apart bit by bit, atom by atom, and then remade in a different location, that for whatever reason, you would not be the same. And I think that's the knee-jerk response.
I don't know. I feel like that's the response because we as us know that we wouldn't be us, right? Like, currently. But the issue is you lose the hindsight, right? Because if there's a perfect copy of me running around, It doesn't understand that this happened.
But
so we lose the hindsight, right?
But what I imagine in the scenario is if, let's say I don't know this. Let's say I get into the teleporter, it deconstructs me, and from my perspective, I've been deconstructed. I fucking die. And you know what happens when I die in my brain? I just disappear, right? Like, everything ends. And then, my perspective isn't that I reappear in a new place. My perspective is that I am dead, and then a new person that looks and acts exactly like me is then recreated in a new spot. For whatever reason, my brain can't get past the idea that me being deconstructed is me dying. Like, that is me actually literally dying.
Yeah, but the question is, like, would people be able to tell the difference? And that's the main copy problem question is, like, how can you tell what has changed? Has anything changed? I feel like a lot of people will say things have changed on, like, the universal scale. Like, on the timeline, things have changed, right? Something has happened that would not have happened otherwise.
Yeah,
that
metaphysically, something has changed, obviously.
Like, matter has been moved, like, you have changed things around. But from the perspective of what matters to people...
Matters.
You matter. Pies are square. Sorry. What matters to people, nothing's really changed. Nothing's really different. Because you're identical in form and function, and you can do everything. And
the square root of -1, 8 sigma pi.
What?
Those who know. I'll put it on screen right here. The square root of -1.
It's not going to be on screen, Parky.
8, the number 8. Sigma
Aldrich,
pi.
the chemical manufacturing company. Anyways,
Yeah. Sigma they're pretty cool.
Anyways, yeah, so...
They send the bottles over.
That's kind of the main issue is how can you... Could other people tell the difference? And I feel like a lot of people... There's a lot of horror movies that play on this trip, like the movie... is it Us? Where there's copies of people who live underground.
I don't know.
And...
That's a character in Baldur's Gate. He's an intellect devourer.
There's like...
Us.
Oh, yeah, cool. The movie Us.
Look at Stunlock.
I think it's the movie Us, where like they have scissors and stuff, and they're dressed in red, and they kill other people. They're like the lore is like government experiments stuff, but whatever. They're copies of people who live on the surface, and their goal is to kill them and replace them. And at the end of the movie, there's like kind of an Inception style thing where it's like you don't really know if
the main character
is the copy or not. Uh-huh. You don't know if like I don't know if it's just they're kind of a group of main characters. They're like a family, and you kind of don't know if like a few members are copies or aren't or what happens because there's like a fight that happens off screen and there's a bunch of other stuff that like is meant to trip you up to get you to think about and theorize about the movie. And
it's just like Rick and Morty.
Like in this case, the copies kill people so that they can take their place, right? Mm-hmm. But after they've killed that person, their goal is to just live life now.
Yeah.
Right? Their goal is to just be the other person.
Mm-hmm.
And so, after you've been killed by your copy, your neighbor can't tell the difference, right?
Yeah.
Like, if they look exactly like you, they act exactly like you. The only difference is that the one thing that would have set them apart from you, would have been that they're like a psycho murderer, is gone now because their mission's complete.
Well, I feel like the issue with this problem is, yes, I mean, if you set the premise as, you are taken, you are put in a different place, and literally everything is the same about you, why aren't you the same? But I feel like it's a fine argument to say,
the question is what is different, right? Like,
but if I was re-atomized and put in a different place, I feel like first of all, I feel like continuity would be broken, and I wouldn't act the same. I feel like I would be changed in some way, because no matter what, for that to happen, I need to have
But all of your actions now are based off of, like, past actions.
Yeah, but right? I need to
all
have
of
a
your
break
habits
in that
are,
continuity.
all of your habits are based off of memory, right?
Yes.
Like, if you have the exact same memory, you'd have the exact same habits.
But I don't have any memory of going from this place to the other place. Therefore, there is a break in continuity. So I feel like I wouldn't act the same. For example, if I... Yeah.
In the copy problem, the idea is that, like, your copy, like, wakes up tomorrow and just is you. Right? Mm-hmm. And it thinks that it's you, and it has no doubts that it's you. Right? So in theory, it would have some sort of memory to fill in what has happened, right? Because what if you in the conscious mind now, but like while you're asleep overnight, vanish and you're just switched out instantaneously, right? Mm-hmm. The gap is minuscule and it's not really something that you can reflect upon as a person, right? Because your copy's a person, right? Or at least has the same cognitive abilities, right? So
it just feels like this isn't going anywhere because like if the ship of Theseus problem was we have a ship, right? And then we have this ship. And then we create an exact replica of this ship, and then we fucking explode the other ship. Is it the same ship? Well, metaphysically, obviously, no. But I mean, like, if you blindfolded someone, exploded the ship, and then took off the blindfold, would they think that it's the ship? Yeah, probably, because they don't have any context of what happened. So you don't feel productive.
Well, the question is, can you think of anything that's immutable about the person, right? And the continuity argument's a big one, where it's like, the fact that you started at birth and they did not, right? You started when you were born.
But I mean, if you did it...
You went to preschool, they didn't, right?
But if you, like, switched them out and gave them all of my memories, why wouldn't they be the same?
Well, they did, but that being, that, like, flesh suit walking around that looks and talks and is exactly like you, did not start in the same place that you. It never experienced puberty, it never experienced childhood, right?
But it remembers it.
It remembers it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that would
But people fabricate memories all the time. It doesn't really change much.
I mean, it changes how they act. I feel like it does.
I guess, but usually people are smart enough to realize that they fabricated a memory. Unless they're like really delusional.
And I'm pretty sure if I was in that state and my copy realized that they fabricated their entire half of their life, they'd probably do some different shit. Oh. So, like, I feel like we need different premises to get anywhere.
I just don't think there's anything really immutable, because everything I attribute to the soul is copied over, right? I attribute, like... Yeah. Well, one of the main arguments is like, oh, there's a soul, right? You, as you exist now, have the soul. The copy wouldn't have a soul, right? So there'd have to be something fundamentally different. But everything I attribute to the soul, which is like the deepest parts of like... I'm a new soul. Dude, like, subscribe, and hit the Joe Rogan button if you fuck with Meowl. Do you think we can get Joe Rogan in the people mentioned?
Joe Rogan.
Meowl.
He's not a person.
That's fucked up of you.
Meowl writes.
Meowl matters.
We're gonna throw the first brick at fucking Meowl stone wall.
Yeah, stone tree.
Okay, so, like, I guess it's just like... It feels like there's nothing there.
Everything I say to the soul is like what your... Like, that's like really the depth of your character, right? Like the things that you'll hold on to, right? Those are the things that are attributed to your soul, I think. Your integrity, like the things that you will not put up with no matter what, and the things that you will side for no matter what, are things that are intrinsically tied to your person. And you can say it's like a nature-nurture thing, right?
But I mean... Like, if that's just a part of your brain, why couldn't you just fucking reconstruct it?
Well, you could, yeah, but that's the issue. Like, maybe if the soul is like a thing that can be grabbed, like not by humans, right? But let's say if you're like an all-powerful being, you can just take the soul out of somebody.
Well, if you're an all-powerful being, you can do whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but like, let's say you're an all-powerful being, the soul exists, and it's something that's only malleable to like a deity.
Sure.
Like, you as a deity can go through and change the soul around and do whatever. Whatever is making the copy is not going to have the soul. The deity is not giving it the soul back. It's just copying what the soul gave you.
So that's the same as saying, like, what if we made a copy, but we just didn't give it the memories? But then it's just a different person. I feel like...
Well, I don't know if it's a different person, because you can't tell.
Where I want to...
Because we're going to solve philosophy today.
We're going to solve philosophy. Where I kind of want to go with this is, I feel like the knee-jerk response...
What is a woman? No.
I feel like the knee-jerk response here is... Because I don't really love the perspective from someone who's on the outside, Because it's like the ship of Theseus thing. Like, yeah, if you replaced a whole entire new ship and then blew up the other one, you unblindfolded the person. Obviously, they think it's the same ship because it's the easiest thing, and it looks fucking identical. We put headphones on, whatever. Like, obviously, that's not going to be it. But from your own perspective, do you think that there would be something different, right? If you were somehow replaced fundamentally, I think so, and I think it's because we think of consciousness as our identity. A lot of people, and I think that this is pretty universal, but we see the...
Well, a lot of people attribute their physical body to their identity, too.
I honestly don't think so. I think...
Really? You don't?
I think
I feel like
people...
a lot of people do.
I think most people separate mind and body. I
don't think they do, because that's why so many people need gender-affirming care.
Okay.
It's because they want their bodily identity to line up with their conscious identity, meaning they view both as relatively important parts of their lives. If their body and how their bodily identity was viewed didn't matter, they wouldn't seek it out.
I'm not saying it doesn't matter. I'm saying that it is not their identity. What their identity is what's in here, what's in your brain,
it's part
and your
of their
consciousness.
identity, certainly. You exist through the body. It doesn't really matter what your consciousness is up to, right? Like you're confined to the flesh suit.
But a lot of people can imagine being the same if they were a brain in a jar, right? And whatever, they were given like sensors or something. A lot of people can imagine that if their consciousness was transferred into like a robot or something, they would still be the same person because what they are is the consciousness.
Well, I don't think I'd be the same person. I wouldn't have to eat. That'd be hype. Like there'd be things that
obviously
I'd probably have I'd probably fly. I'd probably have a jet thing going on. That'd be hype.
But you eating is not something that's like a fundamental part of your identity.
No, but the necessity of the necessities for my body are.
If you were freed from those necessities, though, I think you would still be the same person.
I think I'd be fundamentally different. You're telling me if you were a person who was immortal, didn't have to eat, didn't have to sleep, didn't have to drink, you wouldn't be different?
I would do different things, but I would still be the same fundamental person at heart. And I
don't think so, because consciously you know that you have limits. Now that I've forsaken your limits, you don't have any limits.
Okay, this just changes how I think about myself, but it doesn't change who I am. Fundamentally, you still think the same. You still have all the previous memories that you had prior. You are still all the fundamental parts of what makes an identity an identity. Needing to eat doesn't change my identity at all.
I don't think that's it, though. I don't think your memory and what you think is where it ends. I think the body is very intrinsically tied to a lot of people's identities. That's why there's so many issues when people get into accidents and they have cosmetic surgery to get themselves back to what they feel they should look like, right?
But do you not see how that's just their identity is something they're imagining, and they want to have their body match what they're imagining. So their body is not their identity.
Which means their body matters,
though. It does matter, but it's not
intrinsically linked.
But it's not
how could you
their
say it's
identity. Because it can be different.
But it's not.
Because you are always you. You will never change being you in your brain.
Your body's always yours, is it not?
Unless you have dementia. But other factors within the world can absolutely shape your body to be different and be, more importantly, different from what you would imagine in your brain. It's never the other way around. It's never your body wants your brain to be something different, right? It's never that your body is influencing something. Because you are not your body. You are your brain. And you think of yourself as your brain. And I think that that's pretty universal. You can say it.
I guess it does start top down. You don't really start from the base layer.
And this comes similarly to what Descartes was talking about with the mind-body problem, something that we briefly touched on a while ago. That there is some difference between the mind and the body, and we are separate. Obviously, he agrees that it's important to have both, but when most people think about themselves, they think of themselves as the mind that is influencing the body. We are the vessels that contain the mind, the thinking thing, right? And so, if that is the case, if we think of ourselves as a mind, the moment we die is the moment when the mind leaves, right? Mm-hmm. And so the moment you're deatomized, there's no mind anymore, or at least in theory there's no mind. And so it gets into a little bit of a weird space of if you're recreated, there's a miss in continuity there, right? Your brain ceases to exist, your consciousness stops, and then suddenly it starts existing again. Is that still you? I think most people would say no for whatever reason. But what's weird here, and this is something we talked about in Sex, Love, and Death, We had someone, like, we were just talking about death. This was in the death unit, and we were talking about whether or not, like, immortality is cool or whatever. And somehow we got on the topic.
Awesome.
Is awesome. No.
Yeah,
but
okay.
somehow...
Think about how much Hypixel Skyblock I could play.
Somehow we got on the topic of a person who had an experience where I think they were in, like, a desert or something. They legally died, and they remembered the experience, like, quite well. Like, they were in the position where they were, like, dehydrated, and then they died, blacked out, and then they came back. They were resuscitated. Obviously, they were in my philosophy class. They were not a ghost. But
yeah, they were telling the story. Meanwhile, everyone's like, "Holy shit! What the fuck?"
We were having a discussion about, like, continuity of identity and Socrates' idea of, like, what happens after you die. Like, what is the soul, right?
Okay, but like,
But
they didn't die though.
they legally did. Their heart stopped beating.
That's not really where we don't really consider death as like the stop of a heartbeat anymore.
Legally, we do.
But not like really though, because if I put you in the machine and it keeps beating your heart and your brain activity still works, and your heart doesn't beat physically, the fucking machine's doing it for you, and then you wake up and talk to me, but your heart still doesn't beat, it's still the fucking machine, you're not dead, very clearly, and I don't think anybody would argue against that. The reason legally dead is because we need a way to pronounce people dead because there's legal proceedings that need to happen because people own shit.
But also,
right?
It is a perspective of, well, your heart stops, and then from your perspective, it's nothing.
But
you
the consciousness certainly lies in the mind, right? Because if I fucking blow your head off, or
if you shoot my heart, the same thing will also happen.
Like if I lobotomize you, right? Like there's not much left, is there?
For the record, if you take off all of my skin, if you take out all of my bones,
but you don't know what I mean. You don't die after a lobotomy. You just keep living. You certainly die if I take off all of your skin, probably.
I'm just saying it's the same like result.
All of it, past the epidermis too. All of it.
What this person was saying is that they experienced. And it's no different than, like, literally blacking out, and at least the way they described it, or like passing out or something. It's everything fading away, and then you just show up again, and there's people in front of you, and then you've legally died, right? He still believed that he had continuity in himself because, I mean, he obviously had memory of stuff beforehand.
Well, like, you wake up the next day.
But obviously it still felt different, like, you know... So things changed, and I think he said that he ended up with, like, brain damage afterwards. So
blacking out usually does
dehydration.
Blacking out usually does that to you.
So I don't know. Like, this gives the idea that maybe if I were to be deconstructed and reconstructed with all of my same atoms, would I still be the same person? Would I still have the same consciousness? Is what gives me consciousness the atoms that are in my brain? That doesn't feel right for whatever reason. I don't know why.
I don't know. They haven't figured out the whole consciousness yet.
Oh, so yeah,
we gotta wait until they get to work on the fly brain. You know what I'm talking about? They got that shit mapped now.
Well, one of the problems is that some people believe that the brain is a machine built to not understand itself. That it can't understand itself.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit. We have modern science.
You can do whatever the fuck you want. Someone will figure that shit out. Yeah. That's stupid as fuck. Guys, I made it, but after I made... Like the evil evolution fairies going, oh guys, don't worry, we gave him a brain, but I hit a little secret in there,
no,
and they can't find it. It's like, no,
it's something we physically could not understand, and that is what I think the soul is. I think it's a satisfying description. That feeling that something would be different, and if it is true that it would be different, that is what the soul is. That it is something else within our brain that makes us us, but is not, is not, like, physical. It's not something that you can actually, like, transfer between something, right? Something that you couldn't turn into energy. And yet you still could recreate life, in theory, but it does not have the soul. It does not have who you are. And I don't know. For the record, there's no scientific backing for this. This is a philosophical idea. But you don't need scientific backing to understand something, to have knowledge, to know something, So... yeah.
Unless you're one of those idiots in the Kirk debates who just says shit and doesn't cite a source. But,
I mean, there's no source. We don't understand how consciousness works.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's when you need it.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is philosophy, So, I don't know. That's how I feel about this topic. That's how I've sort of understood the teleportation problem. This started when I read a book. It was a book by, like, an indie author.
I don't know if you ever heard of it. Hold on.
Stand up. You know how we should have decided the winner? We should have guessed how many times it's going to turn on and off.
Obviously, it's gonna be me.
Wait, no, the light.
Oh, obviously,
Like,
it's gonna be like 3 times.
Obviously, considering it's been 3 times.
No, but like it's always like 2 or 3 times every time we're in this room.
Which has been twice. Filming.
No, certainly more.
Maybe 3 times. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I first saw this problem, and it was phrased in the teleportation problem. It's a sci-fi book, and it, in very gory detail, described the machine that disassembled you and turned all of your blood into shit, and then it reassembles you, and then there's just like blood all over the room and like a flesh cube or something, right? It just reassembles you in a very gory way, and it's supposed to like illustrate the almost like a brutish form of like, this is not me, this is not the same person.
Yeah, because
like,
there's a flesh cube.
And like the perspective of the person who gets teleported, you get there and you're like, fuck, I'm not me. I am not the memories that I have, that was not me, that was a different person. Like, that is an existential nightmare.
I don't really, like, I don't know.
Like, if you're in that position...
He did hit the teleporter. Like, he knew what was going to happen. He wanted this.
Well, in the perspective, it's like a, you know, it's like an alien, like, corporation thing. They don't tell you how the teleporter works, but then you just get teleported.
Oh, so they reveal, like, it's like a companion cube moment. They reveal the
a little
late epic secret, and you go,
Focus! I'm Flesh Cube. Oh.
Anyways, Parkies.
But that is identity. And that's why I'm trans. Because of my soul.
I'm a new soul. I came to this strange world, hoping I could find it.
Well, okay, I am curious, though. We have a couple more minutes at the end. How do you define your identity? In your perspective, what is Parkade Pal Zero? I almost said your full name. In your perspective, what is Parkade Pal Zero?
Who lives at?
And how does Parkade Pal Zero make his identity?
Oh, shit.
Is it just flesh?
I don't think
is it living flesh over metal?
I don't think I can forego the body.
But like you're putting the fucking AI.
I think the Buddhists are onto something.
Yeah.
I can't forego the body. The body is a prison, but it is one I am bound to,
and
sort of
you.
Eternally. Even if I were to experience some form of rebirth, guess what I'm still bound to? The body, right?
Except if you turn into a rabbit or something.
Okay, but that's still a body.
Okay.
Now I'm Bunny Rabbit, you know.
Have you seen Baby Bunny Rabbit?
Like ever, yeah.
It's so good. Oh, cool.
There's a baby fucking magpie near my house. So fucking ugly.
Hey!
Holy shit.
He
was just sitting there, and his tail feathers were so short, and he was just sitting
there. Was it
going,
like baby?
Wah.
Or was it like fledgling? Like, it still looks like a magpie, it's just shrunk down.
It's a magpie, but it's shrunk down, and his head's really big in comparison to the rest of his body.
Fucking funny.
And
You're just like
so fucking ugly.
So much. No!
So ugly.
He's not any different than a normal magpie.
Oh, yes, he fucking
He's
was.
minusculized.
He looked like a shittily drawn magpie. His face was so wide because his head was so big in comparison to his body. His face was like way wider than it should have been. He went, Mah.
He hasn't learned how to make the sounds yet.
He just went, Mah.
So
and just fucking sat there all day.
Nature's wonderful.
I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if they can fly.
Yeah,
I
fledglings should be able to. If they're not like lit,
he has feathers.
Yeah,
so I assume he can fly. He was not flying, no matter how close I got to him. I was right next to him, and he was not flying.
Usually, younger birds don't have the fear of humans etched into them yet, so you do have to. Like, I've seen a couple of videos.
I was worried he was hurt or something because he was staring at a fence, going, "Wah."
He wanted over.
Okay, well, the fence had very clear, like prominent holes in it. He could fit through.
Yeah, he wanted over,
but
not through. You know, you had to give him uppies.
Yeah, and he just kept kind of squawking and looking at the fence, and I'm like, "Buddy, are you good?" And like he wasn't flying away, so I was worried he like hit his head or something. But I don't think he did because he was standing around like fine.
Down syndrome bird.
He was standing fine. I imagine. Do they still have like parents at that point?
I mean, they always have parents.
But you know what I mean, like
the same way when you.
Did they have like a mom, and the mom's gonna come by and be like, "Here's your worm"?
I don't think so.
No,
I think after a point they just kind of have to fend for themselves.
Maybe. I don't know. He's in a decent spot to do so. I hope he didn't get ran over by a car.
Yeah, that always makes me sad. Corvid.
I don't know. I went back later that day and he wasn't there anymore. So
Got hit by a car?
he hopped to it out of there. And He hopped to it out of there. Now he's going.
He's not a hawk, though. He
I don't know. I feel like the flesh is important, but I feel like...
What if you were living flesh over metal endoskeleton?
I think that'd be hype.
The cyber cock?
Oh, yeah. Like a hydraulic press. Like a punt gun. Yeah, just fucking kill you.
Yeah.
It'd be hype.
Mike Hunt.
What? One of our friends' Facebooks is like
Is Mike Hunt?
It's something along those lines. It's one of those funny names.
Dude, Mike Hunt.
Mike Cox.
That doesn't even make sense. Mike Hunt is like my... And then this is the bad way.
How juvenile. Anyways, how are we going to decide the winner for this episode?
I have no idea. I've been good at
Have we ever done rock, paper, scissors before?
Yes.
I don't think we have.
No, we're not doing rock, paper, scissors.
If you can't think of a game.
You don't make it fun.
If you can't think of a game, or if you can't think of a game, we're RPSing. We're RPSing.
Who can, Jake Mirror the best? Who can write on the walls the best?
What do you fucking mean?
Maybe we do like a drawing speed draw.
What do we draw?
Undertale. Undertale's actually going to be... Do you want to make like a prediction about Deltarune and then whoever's...
The new chapter?
Yeah, whoever's correct, because that'll be out here. By the way, I forgot to talk about this. Deltarune Chapter 5, not tomorrow.
Deltarune tomorrow.
It's 4 days.
Deltarune tomorrow.
But by the next episode, we can announce the winner based off of what we predict. I don't know what's a thing that we can predict.
Okay, I'm not like playing at frame 1, though.
Me neither, but I mean... I guess, man. Maybe I will.
We have to wait a bit.
I don't fucking know. Dexter
I think we got a
porn.
rock, paper, scissors.
We're not rock, paper, scissors.
I've seen a lot of Dexter porn.
At least give a different game that we haven't fucking done before.
We haven't done that one before.
We have done that one before.
Anyways.
Done it 3 times. I don't know, think of a fucking game that we can make, like a computer. Minesweeper.
No.
Please.
No, you've been getting good at Minesweeper, haven't you?
No.
Yeah, we're not doing Minesweeper.
We could do chess. Like, we both play games of chess, and then whoever wins their game or something. I don't know.
Why would we not play against each other?
Because I'm better than you, I think. I don't know. I feel like it would maybe be a little bit unfair. Whoever can stick a fork...
I think we're even on games recently.
Yeah, but I mean, like, actual games.
Wow,
those ones
dickhead.
Okay, do you want to do chess?
Oh, those games
Yeah, let's do chess.
I was going easy on
Let's do chess. Pull out your fucking
No, we're
phone.
not doing that.
Why not?
I don't
Why
want
not?
to.
We're even, though.
You'll win.
We're even, though.
You'll win.
We're even, though.
I don't know.
We can guess the...
No, we're not doing this shit
mana
again.
value of the headliner in the Marvel, the new pack. Do you know what it is? The headliner? Because I don't. So we could guess.
Okay, there has to be.
Well, yeah, there's always a headliner.
Okay, fucking CMC.
What if it doesn't have a CMC?
Oh, it's a fucking land.
So okay,
I'm doing CMC 3.
CMC 3. I actually don't know. It's probably a creature for the record. So I guess I'll do. Honestly, I don't want it to tie. So I'll do CMC 4. I guess. I think it's probably a big creature if I were to guess. But
what if we're both wrong?
Who's closest? Obviously, I don't know.
No, but you didn't.
We could just keep on guessing.
That.
We could draft numbers if you want.
You didn't specify who was closest. I totally would have stayed with CMC4 if it was who was closest. You didn't say that.
Well, you could draft numbers if you want. Every number that's possible up to 14.
No.
So then we each individually pick a number and then go up. I don't know. The fucking... Oh, fine. Okay. You want to do 4 then? Because I'd do 5, I guess.
I'll do CMC... whoever's closest.
Yeah.
CMC 3 is not a good pick then.
Hey, well...
Then CMC 5 would be the good pick if it's whoever's closest.
Fucking shite. I would do 4. No, I think
I'll do CMC 5. I'll do CMC 5.
This is unfair. I gave my answer, and then you fucking...
Well, yeah, you didn't know the rules. You changed the rules.
I didn't change the rules. Those were the rules are how we always do them. Fine.
Marvel MTG set.
Wait. I haven't guessed yet.
Okay, go.
You picked 5, and it's whoever's closer.
What's the new one?
I don't know if there's a lot of 6 drops and 8 drops and shit in the new set. I don't actually know. You picked 5. Oh, I wanted 5. That's fucked up.
The best other numbers probably CMC4.
It probably is, I guess, because also it could be like a spell, couldn't it? Just like a.
I don't know what they'd make the headliner for this, honestly.
It's probably a creature. Wait. Oh, this is unfair. I think I know the headliner, actually. Is it not the Mind Stone? I think it's the Mind Stone, which I think is...
no, the Mind Stone's just a good pull. I'll check.
I think it's the headliner, but...
I'll check with that.
I actually don't remember what the fucking CMC of the Mind Stone is. I know it has, like, a big ability. I think it's... I would guess 4 if it's the Mind Stone. I would guess 4 if you guessed 5. Because I think it's a low drop, but I think it has a...
Wait.
Is it the Mind Stone?
That might be the headliner.
I think it's the fucking headliner. That's unfair because I knew the headliner. But...
Hold on.
We can guess a different set that we both don't know.
Headliner. I think it might be the...
I think it's the Mind Stone.
Which, it's 2 mana, by the way.
Yeah, so I would have won. I forgot about that. I shouldn't have said that.
It is the fucking Mind Stone.
Well, fucking no shit. It's the, like...
Okay, yeah, I forgot the stones were a thing that they were dropping. Okay, well, you want to do Bloomburrow? I actually don't know the Bloomburrow headliner.
I feel like you would know the Bloomburrow.
I don't know it.
Okay.
I don't know it at all. I promise I don't know it.
Like,
I might know the card, but I don't know it.
Alright, what the headliner is.
Yeah.
Okay, can I guess first this time? Now that we know what we're doing?
Sure.
I'm gonna guess CMC...
That's cheating.
Why?
It's
better for you.
Is it not unfair to guess for... I don't know.
No, it's better for you because you have the over and the under.
I guess.
I'm just gonna guess 4 again. And so now you have to pick over and under. Basically.
I'm guessing under. I'm saying CMC 3.
Yeah.
Bloomburrow headliner.
Big creature.
Does it have one?
Every set has a headliner. They all have packs.
Okay, but sometimes there's no headliner. Or
What?
at least no, like, serialized headliner
Well,
that's, like, cool.
but it's just the headliner. It's not like... It doesn't have to be serialized.
We're scrolling all the way down Parkade.
Oh. Was that not at the bottom there?
No, it's not. It's near this up here, right before these arts.
Okay.
Hold on.
This is the fucking lamest game ever, man.
Holy shit, possum druid creature? Sorry, that's sick. God, Bloomburrow's so hype.
Yeah. We picked a bad set, though.
Parky's, I don't know if there's a fucking headliner to Bloomburrow.
Fucking hell.
What? Wait. No, there has to be.
Just Google Bloomburrow headliner. Is that not going to be it?
It's not showing me.
What do you mean it's not showing you?
It's not.
Or is it showing you the answer that you don't want?
No, there's actually just... No. There is no headliner, I don't
You know what
think.
the Aether Drift headliner is? If there is one.
There probably is an Aether Drift headliner, and I think I do know what it is.
Okay, well then... Okay.
Actually, no. Okay,
let's do a different...
I can't confirm that that's what it is.
Let's do a different game then, because this is bullshit, and this doesn't work.
Because I think it's the Aether Spark. I think it's the foil Aether Spark.
Okay, different game. Maybe it can be Magic the Gathering related. We have to guess... Fuck. The amount of printings... No. That's bad. No, I can't do that. The amount of new full art. No, that doesn't make sense. The amount of creatures in Marvel.
No, I'm not counting that. Fuck you.
You can just Google it. There will be a number, I'm sure.
No, that's stupid.
What?
It's the same game. It's the same game.
Well, okay, then come up with a new game then.
Rock, paper, scissors.
No! New! In the fucking sentence. New game. We should just do chess. We should do chess.
Okay.
Checkmate.
No, fuck. Anyways, whoever can smoke a cigarette the fastest.
I don't smoke.
Better late
that's
than
cheating.
never.
No, it's actually the opposite there. It's better never than late. Whoever can get Can't see the fastest. So it's still the cigarette challenge, but, you know.
I think I mog you. Hold on,
Guess my heartbeat right now.
Where your heartbeat right now?
Yep.
Boo! Anyways.
Guess my heartbeat.
Yeah, hold on. I'm raising it.
Well, this is cheating. I know my heartbeat better than you would, probably. I think I have an advantage here.
95.
Are we doing this?
95 BPM.
Are we doing this? Over and under on my own heartbeat.
This is
that
so,
I can feel in my chest.
So shit.
The heart that's in my chest. I can feel it beating currently.
If you can feel it, it's probably pretty high.
Yeah. So, you want me to... Well,
90,
that's not how that works.
93 beats per minute. Parkies, this is cheating? Parkies, this is fucked? There is no game. We're out of games.
There's gotta be a game. There's gotta be a game. There's gotta be a game. The amount of people.
Ever?
No. The net value of Tesla right now. Over or under?
Over or under?
Yeah. So someone has to be brave and guess a number, and then someone says over or under.
Literally, it's always
Wait, why don't
better.
we just play fucking one of those online games again? Would you press the button or would you rather? And then whoever... Did we do Would You Rather? I know we did Would You Press the Button.
I don't think we did Would You Rather. Hold on.
Let's do Would You Rather, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do Would You Rather, Parkies.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to bring the camera over, or like, how are we gonna do this?
We'll turn your computer around and then we'll...
Parkies, don't want Linux. Give me a second.
Turn it around, and then I'll zoom in.
You need to give me the camera so I can see where we're looking.
I'll just put it over here.
I'm on Arch, by the way, because I'm like that. But that's just me.
Parkade Pal 0 is computer.
Don't let them see my login info. Don't let them see my password.
The mic is over here.
We're doing Would You Rather.
Yeah. Oh, I pressed the Google Translate
While
button.
we do this, I want to talk to you about something. You know Firewatch jobs?
Yeah.
There's a few that exist still in Alberta
Really?
that are manned,
Okay.
and I'm applying for one.
Oh,
And it's 6 weeks out in the wilderness alone.
alone. Sick. You'll have a radio too.
I would have to radio.
Would you rather, baby? We could also... Okay.
Okay.
You go
Be the
first.
strongest person in your sport.
And
or
you're
be
trying to pick the one that's the most
absolute
picked.
most flexible person in your sport.
Yeah.
It's strongest. That's the one people pick the most.
Okay.
Wealth, fame, money, power.
Yeah. I mean, I think so as well. I would probably be the most flexible.
Do we do like win by 2?
No, we just go whoever wins. Go how long they won for, and
then
you just go until you lose, and then
Okay.
you have your
Compete in every Summer Olympic sport, compete in every Winter Olympic sport, Summer Olympic sport.
It's nicer, yeah. Okay, so 2 for Parkade Pal 0.
You're forced to express yourself in rhymes for the rest of your
Whoa.
life. Forced to repeat the last word of each sentence that is said to you.
What? I would have guessed fucking rhymes there. That's so limited, though.
Okay, people don't want to... Fiddly dee, you riddle me this. I don't know it.
That's baller, though. Like, let's be fucking real. That's
Be under
baller.
attack by zombies or by Martians? By zombies.
Why zombies?
People would fuck with the zombie apocalypse way
Oh,
harder.
okay, you're at 4. Jesus,
Walking
man.
Dead exists. Have unlimited access to the world's finest cocoa, but never taste chocolate again. Enjoy chocolate daily, but never experience cocoa in any other form.
What other forms of chocolate that do people really care about?
Well,
Right? Like, I guess cake, ice
no,
cream.
cocoa's in a lot of other things, right?
I guess coffee sometimes.
Chocolate milk.
Oh, dude, give me the chalky
But,
milk.
like, it's on a lot of different desserts. No, it's this one. What the fuck?
So you got 4. I have
Okay.
to. Oh, 5.
5 in a row, Parkies.
I have to beat 5. I have to
I
beat
got
5.
5 in a row. Wait, does that mean I did not win that one, right?
I thought it was 4.
Yeah, I got 5 in a row.
Whatever the screen says, whoever wins. Okay.
Okay.
Be the only human left on Earth or be surrounded by humans but unable to communicate with them. I think that definitely you want to be communicating or not. You want to be around other humans because you can be like nonverbal and like do. You can exist around humans and that's better.
Oh, I guess it starts you at 1.
Okay,
Because
whatever.
on the bottom left, there's a little symbol.
Oh, there
that
is.
says 1.
Cool. I think this is the clear choice here. That's what I would pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Ooh.
1, Parkies.
That's 1. Okay. only be able to text in emojis for the rest of your life, or have the low storage space notification pop up on your phone every day. This is the easiest fucking one ever. Why the fuck?
Why do I get like
the emoji movie?
The hardest
You want easy ones. What do you mean?
ever. Dude, every day the Coco answer would trip you up. There's not a world in which you win the Coco answer.
Go to outer space or the center of the Earth. Outer space. Who's?
Agartha.
You could be there. You would find out. You would fucking find out.
What are these fucking hypotheticals? Parkies, this is so much easier.
Be best friends with Zendaya, but Tom Holland hates you. Or be best friends with Tom Holland, but Zendaya hates you.
Neither of us understand the internet split on Zendaya.
So,
I know people like her.
So by the way, most of the internet, I feel like most of the people that use this are fucking like men, and men are gooners. I don't think they give a shit about Tom Holland.
Frame mogged, I win, Parkies.
They give a shit about Tom Holland?
Parkies, I win by 1.
They give a shit about Tom Holland?
People fucking love Tom Holland.
What does he do?
Spider-Man.
But Zendaya's cooler, I feel like.
She was in Dune.
See you later, Parkies.
Bye, Parkies.
Bye.